Hello, welcome to Chemistry Buzz. Today we discuss the importance of isotopic peaks in mass spectra, the part 2. And here we will cover the isotopic peaks due to presence of chlorine or bromine. If N is equal to the number of chlorine or bromine atoms, then you will get N isotopic peaks in the mass spectra, where N is the molecular mass of the substance. Okay. So, if one chlorine atom is there, then you will get one isotopic peak at N plus 2, or if one bromine atom is there, you will get the isotopic peak at M plus 2. So, the peak at M plus 2 is informative of the chlorine atom or bromine atom is present in the compound. So, if chlorine atom is present, what will be the ratio between the molecular ion peak and the isotopic peak? And if the bromine is present, then what will be the ratio of the molecular ion peak and the isotopic peaks? So we will discuss it in detail. And as you know, the relative abundance of 35 chlorine and 37 chlorine are of the 100 is to 32.5. So we have already discussed that if this will be the 100%, okay, so the 37.5 is treated as 100%, then this will be 100 divided by 32.5 into 100, that is almost equal to 300%. So 300% ratio 100%, this is equal to 3:1. Okay. So for one chlorine atom is present in the compound, it may be your 35 Cl or 37 Cl. So the probability of 35 Cl is 3 times, and the probability of 37 Cl is 1 times. Suppose the compound contains one chlorine atom, for example, say CH3 Cl. Okay. So this Cl may be of 35 or that is 37 isotope. Okay. So we will have the peak, that is M is to M plus 2. So for M, we have to consider the 35, and for this the weightage is given 3. So 3 is to 1. Because for 37, we have given the weightage 1. So the ratio of M is to M plus 2 is 3:1. Then, if this is the information, then we can say जैसे कंपाउंड रे गोटे क्लोरीन एटम अछि, जदि गोटे क्लोरीन एटम थिबो ताहले तार मॉलिक्यूलर मास पीक आ तार आइसोटोपिक पीक रेशियो 3:1 हबो. जदि गोटे ब्रोमीन थिबो सेठी, सपोज CH3 Br, then this Br may be 79 or 81. So as in the table indicates, for Br, that is the 79 bromine is 100% and 81 bromine, that is 98%. So these are almost same to same. So the ratio will be 100:98, that is 1:1. So for bromine 79 will give 1 relative weightage, and for 81 bromine we will also give 1. So if we in this bromomethane, so we are considering the AM peak. So for AM there will be only the 79 is present. When 79 is present, that is AM, and its weightage is 1. So the M plus 2 peak will be 81, and its relative intensity of the peak is also 1. So 1:1. इछि कहबार कथा जदि से कंपाउंड रे ब्रोमीन अछि आ तार मॉलिक्यूलर आयन पीक आ आइसोटोपिक पीक रो रेशियो 1:1 अछि। जदि 1:1 अछि ताले सेठी हमर से कंपाउंड रे गोटिए ब्रोमीन एटम अछि। जदि 3:1 हला ताले गोटिए क्लोरीन एटम अछि। सपोज the compound contain the 2 electrons. Sorry, the compound contain 2 chlorine atoms. Say 2 chlorine atoms. Then we will get M is to M plus 2 is to M plus 4, because number of chlorine atoms is equal to number of isotopic peaks. If it will contain 2 bromine atoms, then also the number of isotopic peak will be 2. If it will contain 1 bromine atom and 1 chlorine atom, so 2 halogens. So there will be also 2 isotopic peaks, n plus 2 and n plus 4. Now we have to calculate the ratio between the molecular ion peak and the isotopic peaks. So there are 2 chlorine atoms. So for N we will consider both the chlorine atoms are 35 Cl. Okay. So data the chlorine atom is 35 Cl. M plus 2 पाई गोटिए रहिबो 35 Cl आउ गोटिए रहिबो 37 Cl. Okay. So there is also first 35 है पारे, second 37 है पारे, और first 37 है पारे, second 35 है पारे. Okay. So for M plus 4 peak, both are 37 and 37 Cl. Okay. So now we calculate the M intensity, relative intensity of the M peak, that is 3 into 3. So this will be 3 into 1 plus 1 into 3. So here it is 1 into 1. So this is 9 is to 3 plus 6 is to 1. So if the ratio between the m plus 2 and m plus 4 coming in the form 9 is to 6 is to 1, then you will say that the compound contains 2 chlorine atoms. Okay. So this provides crucial information, most important information the ratio of isotopic peak provides. Okay. Suppose we will consider that we will consider 3 chlorine atoms are there. Then if 3 chlorine atoms are there, then we will get m plus 2, then m plus 4, m plus 6. So quartet will be obtained, and the peaks will be defined by the mass 2 units. Okay. So this is molecular ion peak, and there are 3 isotopic peaks. So for N we will have 35 Cl, 35 Cl, 35. तीनटा देखो रहबो 35 because it is 100%. So it रहबो कोन ना गोटे रहबो 35, तीनटा रहबो 37. So there is a permutation combination 37, 35. Okay. So 37. Then another will be 37, 35. Similarly, the 2 may be 35. Okay, so 2 will be 35 hobo tale 35 37, then 35 37 35, then 37 35 35. So there are different permutation combinations arrangements, and for m plus 6 all the three will be of 37 37 37. Then we calculate the relative intensities for m, that is 3 into 3 into 3 is to it get 35.3 into 1 into 1 plus it get 1 into 3 into 1 plus 1 into 1 into 3, because for 37 that is 1. So for this we will have 35. So 3 into 3 into 1, so 3 into 1 into 3 plus 1 into 3 into 3. Okay, so for this m plus 6 we will have 1 into 1 into 1. So the ratio will be 27 is to 6 is to, so this is 27. So this is 9. Okay, 27 is to 1. So if we rearrange this, we will get 27. We get 27 is to 27 is to 9 is to 1. So if the number of chlorine atoms are there, the ratio of the peaks m is to m plus 2 is to m plus 4 is to m plus 6 will be in the ratio of 27 is to 9 is to 1. And if the number of chlorine atoms is equal to 4, so it becomes a tedious work to determine. So we should follow the 3x plus 1 square. Sorry, 3x plus 1 to the power 4. Or in general, you can write 3x plus 1 to the power n, where n is the number of chlorine atoms. Okay, and the coefficient of the x and will determine the ratio of the peaks. Okay, so if it is 1, then 3 is to 1. If it is 2, then it is we have already calculated. Okay, 9 is to 6 is to 1. Okay, we have calculated 9 is to 6 is to 1. Okay, so 3x plus 1 square, that is 9 into 6x plus 1. The coefficients determined. So in this way, you can find the coefficients by following the simple formula. You will just put the number of chlorine atoms here and you will get the ratio as there, the coefficients of this expansion. Okay, so now let us consider if there is a 2 bromine atoms. So we have considered the 3 bromine atoms, 1 bromine atoms. So when it is 1 bromine atom, we have seen the A is to n plus 2 ratio thila 1 is to 1. So केवल 2 bromine atom देखिला रखिला कि कोन होबो रेशियो हमें पाइबा m is to m plus 2 is to m plus 4. Okay, so केतेबेले दुईटा bromine अछि हमरो लिखि परिबा इट 79 beer because it is 100%. So then alternatively it is 79 81 out 81 79. So first bromine 79, second bromine 81, first bromine 81, second bromine 89 सेमती ही पारे. आउ गोटे m plus 2 पाई की सॉरी m plus 4 पाई के हम देखिबा ना दुईटा जाक रहबो 81 तो 4 यूनिट मास बढ़ी गला सो वर्तमान यार जो m वैल्यू पाइबा दिस इज m plus 2 this is m plus 4 so this is 1 into 1 is to 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1 so this is 1 into 1 now we get 1 is to 2 is to 1 so if the molecular identity and two isotopic peaks are in of the ratio 1 is to 2 is to 1 then the compound contain 2 bromine atoms. Okay. So similarly, if you consider the 3 bromine atoms are there, okay. So the 3 bromine atom अच्छी ताले तापाई कि हमें केमती calculation करेगा. Okay. Suppose 3 bromine atoms are there, then how we will get m plus 2, m plus 4, m plus 6. Okay. Then we will write here say 79 here, 79 here, 79 here. So this is for m. So m plus 2 by गोटे ब्रोमीन हम 89 आउ बाकी सब रहबो सॉरी गोटे ब्रोमीन हम 81 आउ बाकी रहबो सब 79 सो फास्ट देखिबा हम कि 81 79 79 ओके देन 79 81 79 then 79 79 81 so another probability the next probability which kono na duita rahibo 89 81 au gote rahibo amro 79 so tabe हम लिखिबा the 81 81 79 or another probability 81 79 81 then another probability that is 79 81 81 so for m plus 6 there is 81 81 81 now we calculate for this is equal to m by kete bada ne bar kariba tar relative intensity that will be 1 into 1 into 1 so here 1 into 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1 into 1 1 by number of relative weightage होची 81.1 or 79.1 because the relative abundances are 100 and 90 so similarly for this we will have 1 into 1 plus into 1 plus 1 into 1 okay so this will give you the result is 3 so this is 1 and similarly this is 1 into 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1 into 1 because for this is 1 and this is 1 okay and for this we have 1 into 1 into 1 so this is 3 and this is 1 so the ratio becomes 3 is to 1 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1 so if you have m plus 2 m plus 4 and m plus 6 peaks in the mass spectra and these peaks are in the ratio of 1 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1 then you can say that the molecule or the substance contain 3 bromine atoms okay so if there are 4 bromine atoms then how can we determine the relative ratio of the peaks various m plus 2 m plus 4 etc peaks so for that you can write x plus 1 to the power n को expand करियो expand कले तार जो coefficient order classical, that will be the form of ratio, or we can see the Pascal's triangle. The Pascal's triangle formula gotiye अछि ताला हम पाइले दुईटा पिक पाइबा, that ratio will be 1:1. जदि तीनटा अछि हमर bromine atom, that ratio will be 1:2:1 already calculated. जदि दुईटा अछि, दुईटा थिले हम तीनटा पिक पाइबा, that ratio will be 1:2:1. जदि तीनटा अछि ताला हम चारटा पिक पाइबा, that is m:2 m+4 m+6. So the पांचटा अछि ताहला हम पाइबा, this is 1:4 6:4 1. जदि छटा अछि ताहले हमें पाइबा, सॉरी यदि चारिटा अछि हम पांचटा पिक पाइबा, चारिटा थिले पांचटा पिक पाइबा, that will be ratio 1:4:6:4:1. यदि पांचटा थिबो हमें छटा पिक पाइबा, that will be ratio 1:5:10:10:5:1. So केमति होची 91 रहला is 1 1, so it 2 पाइले 1 1 1 मिसिले एटा हला 2. ओके, so 1 2 और it is 1. एटा 1 और 1 मिसिके मल्टीप्लाई to 1. So it is triangle होची, it is equal, so it is 1 asla 1 plus 2, this is 3, so 2 plus 1, this is 3 and 1 again. So in this way the Pascal's triangle is constructed. Now let us consider if the compound contains one chlorine atom and one bromine atom, what will happen? Okay, so one chlorine atom and one bromine atom, say Cl, here. So there is probability that this is 35 and this is 37, or this is 79 and this is 81. So in this case we have to consider जेतेबेले हमें केतेटा पिक पाइबा, एटा अछि माने हम केनोटी पिक पाइबा m * m+2 * m+4. Okay, so this type of calculation is important for the different competitive examination like the JAMS and NET, CSIR, JRF, etc. So for m I mean it number 35 and 79. So m+2 point it हमने करेगा 37 81 और 35 7 35 81 लिखिए हमने नवा 37 है 79. Okay, so 2 unit mass पड़ुଛି, so एठी कोन हो ना 37 into 81. So m ratio केते हो, that is relative intensity 3 into 1, it here हो केते 37 1 into 1 plus 3 into 1 and here it is 1 into 1. Thank you. Now chlorine पाई की नहीं से 3 chlorine 35 पाई की और 1, but here it is 1 and 1. So the ratio will be 3:4, 1 into 1, 3 into 1, so plus 4:1. So the ratio of m is to m+2 is to m+4 will be like this, 3:4:1. So in this way we can determine the ratio of the molecular ion peak and the isotopic peaks, and this provides the crucial information. Okay, so you are getting peaks at m and m+2 m+4 and this is the ratio. Okay, so in order to avoid the length, I have prepared this 2 video for the information provided by the isotopic peaks I hope this video is helping you in preparing different entrance examinations, and I hope you will practice it and try to solve some more examples. And in the next video we will see how the peak ratios are given, and we will determine the molecular formula, the reverse. इठी हमको molecular formula दिया जाइए, आमे से molecular formula अनुसार तार relative intensity of the different peaks calculate करथिले, किंतु तार reverse होची हमको molecular mass दिया जीवो और तार m+1, m+2 etc. peak ratio दिया जाइए, then how can we determine the molecular formula? Okay, so I hope you are enjoying this video. Thank you for watching.